Let's get to another one. They are usually in the movies and in the books pulling these bricks and stone. And some, of course, with these other logs are pushing, don't look at me like that, pushing these bricks and stone. Okay? Now we're pushing this all up to the job site. What are they pulling it with? Hemp rope. Give that man money, not mine. Give that man the money. Okay? Hemp rope. Hemp rope. Think about what they just said. Hemp rope. How much rope do you think it's going to take? What are you laughing about? You keep laughing at me. I don't like that. I'm not a comedian. I'm telling you historical facts like they do in the colleges and universities. And if they are the rank of Delbert, they can make movies of the new law so that the kids buy. So the wrong other kind of kids buy. How much rope? Hemp through a process called rattling. And usually it has a tuber-seeking vine that seeks water. And here's a desert area now. What's the name of that desert, by the way? Oh, you with me? You're with me. Now here's this tuber-seeking water vine that you have to dig up, chop off, and then let dry out, and through a process called retting. Encyclopedia got the whole thing on retting. And you got to chop it and you beat that, and nobody's breaking into my house, I'm not hitting it. They're just breaking off all of these little pieces. And then you re-wet them, and before they dry, you weave them together to form rope. How many people you say were engaged in that? Now we got, how many slaves we're using now? 100,000. We've got them committed to brick laying, quarrying, wood cutting, and forestry. And I figured one way they did too. What they probably did, they knew, because the Moors, they said, were very ancient people, so maybe they're more ancient than we thought. They knew about America, and they flew over there, and they went to Canada and Washington, and they got them back, and they dropped it down, and they floated, or else they floated across the ocean. I thought about that, but it seemed like it was kind of far-fetched. How does that feel? So now we got to go back to our last problem here again. What are we talking about now? The rope. As you're figuring that one out, remember, they're building this now on a desert. A desert is made of what? Sand. Everybody knows. If you're going to build the Regent's Hotel, if you're going to build the Empire State Building, if you're going to build the strongest, heaviest structure known to man on this planet, you build it on sand, right? Every architect and engineer, anybody knows that you always build a structure like that on sand. Because sand shifts, it displaces, and that's what you really have fun with. You build it on sand. Man, I want to build this thing on sand yesterday, right? Down payment first, $1 billion, then we talk. Why did they build it on sand? And if they built it on sand, how did they stop it from shifting? Now I know why the deserts moved. Well, they said boom, and all the sand ran over this way and all the sand ran over this way. Have you ever walked in sand? Isn't that fun? For about the first hour and a half mile. Then it's good hot. You know, they got a commercial out with all the weightlifters running on the sand. They said, oh my God, you know, not only will it burn the heck out of your feet and any other thing you put up there since it's been that long, but it moves. And the hardest thing in the world to walk on is sand. Now they're not walking on the sand. They are pulling, they are pushing, they are cutting, building, cursing, and sweating. We wouldn't talk about that. And then we want a union, and then they retired, and then they died. They last out there 1 week. Another thing about deserts, I found out, deserts have something called sandstone. It seems to be notorious for it certain seasons. Might be one every day for 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. Have you ever seen a facing of a building when they're trying to clean it? They use sandblasting. You ever seen sandblasting operation? That current or that air moves at 80 to 115 miles an hour. Sandstorms double that. They can go anywhere from 80 to 250 miles an hour. How did they work during the sandstorm season? That is a fair question, don't you think? They built it on a desert. She should be the military. I was a rank. My professor said how they did it. I said, you got downtime. I'm not going to work in something moving 200 miles an hour for you or anybody else. I quit. Well, if I can't quit, I'm going to lay down on the job, literally, and try to breathe. In 20 years' time, how much downtime do you think they had for things? So they didn't use the full 20 years to build it. Okay? And of course, the poor feet, they had blisters, and this is where Dr. Scholl's and all the footpaths came in. That's why we have magnets now, because we said we got to do something with the feet. People know about their feet. Feet hurt. Yeah. And feet hurt if you work that hard, and bunions and all like that. Have I desecrated that temple testimony that said it was built by 100,000 slaves yet? Or do I need to go on with this and bore you some more? Why don't they ask these kind of questions in school, and why do you allow them to teach your kids that way? Why do you believe it?
Really, really.
That's the question, because you're intelligent. That's why you want me to move on with other things. No need to move on to esoteric things when everything you've been told is esoteric. What a bigger fairy tale have you bought? Without question.
Go ahead.
Don't get angry with me for pointing it out to you. Say, I'm glad he did, and I broke it down so I would think. Because when you think, you're dangerous. Think, you're dangerous. You might smile, but you're still thinking. Nobody knows what you're thinking while you're smiling. That's dangerous.